Well, good evening, everybody. Tonight we are down here at Middletown, where we will be taking on the Lady Spartans of Wyomissing in the AA, playing for the third and fourth place team, third and fourth seed in the playoffs here in the district. So Trojans come in here tonight coming off a loss to Trinity just the other night when they were defeated by those high-flying Trinity Shamrocks by only 10 points. And when I say only, that is a record in itself, you might say, an accomplishment, because Trinity has a very, very powerful ball club, and they knew they were up against a good one when they took on our UDA Trojans. The Trojans tonight will be wearing their white jerseys. They're all getting ready to be introduced here now, and we'll be set to go here in just a moment. The Spartans have been introduced. We do have their names, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Jen Weaver. She will start at a guard position. The other one is Kelly Drivobis, who, of course, we all know and love, as all over the floor is Kelly. And Val Schaefer, senior lady out here for UDA, getting a start tonight, of course. And Amy Daniels, who has been spectacular all throughout the playoffs. And finally, we have Heidi Mosser, who is one of those quiet gunners in there who can do the job on a night-by-night basis, and we'll hope for a lot from Heidi tonight. So we'll have the national anthem, I guess, prior to this ball game, and then we'll be right back. There was a ball game preceding ours tonight when Biglerville lost to DeLone Catholic. When we came in here, DeLone Catholic had them by about 6 or so. Biglerville ended up with a 20-point victory. Or DeLone Catholic, rather, about a 20-point victory over Biglerville, 54-34 at the end of that ball game. So we'll see what the Trojans can do here against these Wyomissing Spartans. There will be no national anthem. Apparently that occurred before the first game. So the Trojans will send out the starting five. Out there we have Richter, number 33. Number 55 is Paulus. Number 10 is Russell. Number 40, Giannotti, and number 44, Kelts. So here we go. It'll be Paulus tapping it off out there with our very own Amy Daniels. And a ball controlled back here for Drivobis. UDA plays tough, plays fast and hard every ball game, and they should be able to take care of these Wyomissing gals. The Spartans with a record coming in here tonight of 18-8, we believe it is. UDA somewhere around 24-3 or 4, so UD with the better record overall, but that doesn't mean a whole lot sometimes, but we'll see. Here's a shot put up and in, good by number 55, Paulus, so it's 2-0. The Spartans of Wyomissing. Kelly Drivobis will work it up now. The Wyomissing has some height in there that could give the Trojans a little bit of fits. Here's Daniels with a nice pass inside. She'll push it out here for Schaefer. Her shot goes over the rim and picked up over there by Wyomissing. Russell up court with it. She's the point guard for the Wyomissing Spartans. Near wing over here for that Giannotti. She'll spin it there for Richter. Richter back for a pass inside for 44. Kelts, no good, and back with it comes the Trojans. Drivobis. It's 2-0. And Kelly is held up in there, and a foul, I think, is going to be on number 10, Russell. We'll see. Foul is on number 40, Giannotti, her first, team's first foul of the ball game, as a matter of fact. So Drivobis will inbound the ball. Pushing it back here for Weaver. Jen's played good basketball here in the playoffs, as well as all the rest of these Trojans, but Weaver doing some good work out there. Here's a shot for 3 by Daniels, wouldn't go, but a nice rebound on the other side, but then a double dribble called on Heidi Mosser. Heidi had the first dribble and had the rebound cleanly, but then the dribble kind of bounced off her knee, and so she'll turn it over. Up court it comes now. Inside they'll go to 40. Bounce pass over here intended, but stolen away nicely by Drivobis. Drivobis with a looping pass ahead here for Daniels. Turnaround shot for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded there to Drivobis. Kelly's shot for 2 is good. Kelly pumps in a little 9-footer for right out in front, and we have a tie ball game now, 2-2. Played nearly 2 minutes of the first quarter. Matter of fact, we have now. And each team has 2 points. Can't ask for more than that, huh? Here's Russell, pass inside. Celts over here for a pass and a block, and a foul called on Schaefer. Val will pick up her first and UDA's first. 5:40 left here in the first period. Pass inside there for Celts, but Celts will walk with it. She got tangled up inside there. Trojans with some good defense. And Celts tried to wiggle her way in a little bit and stepped with it. So, still tied at 2. Kelly Drybovich working it around out in front. Kelly near wing over here for Schaefer. Kelly, had a shot for a 3. Decides to step in for 2. Blocked away in there, but a rebound shot put up by Daniels. And Amy will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Way to go, Amy D. I was on number 40, Giannotti, and she'll come out of the ball game. And to replace her, number 11, Martell. Shot missed by UD, but here's Weaver with it. Had it bounce loose, but picked up there by Schaefer. He'll give it back. Good steal out there. Jen Weaver coming up with the basketball. This is Drybovich with it now. Over the wing she'll go. Near, right here for Schaefer. Val handing it back here to Drybovich. Here's Daniels. Daniels and Drybovich, the 2 D gals, doing the work for UD. Shot up and in, good. Amy Daniels working her way inside, bumping along that baseline, and really put it up and in very nicely that time. It's 6-2 UDA, who, by the way, I'll show you the scoreboard here in a minute. There's a walk call as Drybovich makes a good defensive play once again. Way to go, Kelly. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. UDA will show you, next whistle, show you the scoreboard. It's a little hard to see from here. There's a rope across it, but we'll be able to tell. There's a ball out of bounds, and that shows us that there is 4:36 left here in the quarter. The UD, the home team on the scoreboard, has that 4-point lead. Drybovich will inbound the ball. Kelly going to take it around the perimeter. Now over there for a shot from Schaefer. Just off the mark. Rebounded inside there for that number 32, Richter. And Richter will drop it back for Russell. Richter and Russell. Russell 10. 11 there is Martell. She's in replacing Giannetti. Martell has it. Now inside she'll go with it. Here's 44. Had it tapped loose. Picked up inside by whom? Let's see. It's on the floor. They're rolling around in there and rolled back here to Kelly Drybovich. Kelly coming up court. Quick pass over here for Mosser for 2. Heidi kind of got bumped a little bit toward the baseline that time as they wrestle with it on the floor, and a foul will be called on Drybovich. She's reaching in there to that Richter. Kelly will pick up personal foul number 1. Team foul number 3, I believe it is. Or 2. 2, I guess. And Russell inbounding. Richter. There's a looping pass over here for that Martell. Big dribble, and wait a minute, she turned it over, yeah. Yep. Martell with that great big bounce on that one, and the official down here alertly calls that one a turnover. And we've got 3:40 left here in the first quarter. UDA with that 4-point margin, 6-2. Here comes a foul called. A blocking foul will be called on Russell, number 10. Team's third, her first. And UD will inbound the ball. 3:33 remaining in the first quarter. Daniels for 3. Just off the mark. And on the rebound, tipped there by Drybovich. You see Kelly running in there and getting it. Daniels will reload the gun. No good that time. Ball comes down to Celts. And back comes that Russell gal. The Trojans really pretty much in control here right at the moment. Playing very, very nicely in the early going. Inside Martell goes with it. Turnaround shot and a nice play by Pallas. Pallas. Puts the shot up, and it makes it a 6-4 ball game. Pallas is a tall one. Didn't get her height yet, but she's pretty tall. Daniels walked with it out there as Amy tried to get her going. And Amy will be called with a walk. So we have a situation here where the Spartans can tie up the ball game, believe it or not. They have not played well, but Trojans kind of slacking off on the offense. And Martell pushing it out here for Russell. Now on the wing. Inside, they'll go with it. Oops, looping it over there on the baseline. Shot by Martell, no good. She has her own rebound, however. Pushes it here for that Richter. Richter missed the shot. Return shot put up by Paulus is no good, but she'll go to the line as UD will pick up a foul. And Paulus at the line shooting 2. Schaefer checks out of the ball game. Coming in to replace her is Lucas. Amanda into the ball game for UDA. Paulus shooting her first of 2. It's no good. UDA maintaining that 2-point margin. Paulus' second shot's good, so it's a 1-point ball game now, 6-5. 2:26 remaining here in the first period. Rather sparse crowd here at Middletown for this 3 and 4 game. The winner is 3. Loser would pick up 4 in District 3. Here's a nice drive to the bucket by Daniels. Wouldn't go. Second try, no good. Ball tipped around in there. Russell comes down with it for the Spartans. So UD missed a pair there, and Russell will bounce it on the baseline. Shot put up over there by Keltz. Wouldn't go, but a foul's called. And Keltz will be going to the line, shooting 2, I believe. Foul was on Amanda Lucas, her first, and Keltz to the line shooting 2, made her first one and her second one, and all of a sudden Wyomissing is ahead by 1, 7-6. Slow-paced offensive ball game. It looked like it was going to really take off in the early going, but Trojans have slowed down on offense. Now they got stuck on 6 here. Here's Daniels. Amy trying to go inside with it. Trebles it back here for Drabobis. Over the wing she'll go. Lucas with it, or rather Mosser for Drabobis. Trojans need to set it up. They were gunning it pretty well early going. Here comes a drive in and a foul before the shot. Kelly will not get to shoot. However, the foul is called on number 10, Russell. That'll be her second with a minute 28 left here in the first period. And UD will inbound the ball, looking to take the lead back again. They trail 7-8, or 6-7 rather. Nice pass inside for Weaver. Weaver's shot blocked away in there. As that was Richter getting a hand on that one. And back comes Russell. Richter on the wing. Inside they'll go. Kelsey pushes it underneath here, and a shot underneath by that number 55, Paulus, is good for 2. And the Trojans now trail 9-6. Here's a tire-up shot put up by Daniels. Good, we're tied at 9. Amy Daniels for 3 ties up the ball game. Here's a pass blocked away, but picked up in there by Paulus. Over there for Russell. Russell moving it around the perimeter over here. Swing it over now, and Martell has it out in front. They'll push it inside. Here's a shot by Richter, by Keltz, rather, good for 2. Nice reverse layup by Keltz. And it's 11-9 with 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Weaver for 2, it's good. Jen Weaver hits 2. We're tied at 11. Way to go, Jen. Jen's one of those silent type ball players too that will help you out in a pinch. Here's a nice rush to the bucket by 55 Paulus. And the game goes nip and tuck now with 3 seconds remaining. Somebody's going to have to fire one up. This is good if it goes, but it wouldn't go. So the Trojans actually trail at the end of 1. It is 13-11. The Spartans of Wyomissing by 2. Okay, the ball's going to be inbounded here very quickly as the referee signaled the ball in play. Looked like it could have been a little backcourt there, but they didn't call it. Russell playing with it over here for that Paulus. Inside she goes, tapped away nicely there. Daniels reaching in there and knocking that one down. Back here for Drabobis. Trojans need 2 to tie. Kelly partially blocked, rebounded in there by that Spartan, and back they come. Here's Russell. Backing it out. Has Martell on the wing. Martell with Weaver on her. going inside, and we're going to have a push foul, a charge. Yeah, you know, you could see that coming. Maybe you could see it on the tape as Martell pushing off down there. Offensive foul. She was pushing off on Weaver over there before she even got the ball. Her and Jen Weaver getting tangled up over there on the wing. And finally the official decided that was enough, and they called her for the foul. Team's fifth, her first for Martell. And Drybobis bringing it up court. Trojans slowing it down now, trying to get something good set up here. Here's Weaver, and Jen goes for a walk with that one as she caught the ball a little bit behind her that time on the pass from Drybobis, and Jen couldn't get a dribble down. Quick pass ahead here now for Richter. Richter pushes it over here for Martell. Martell to the hoop for two, no good. On the rebound, let's see. Controlled in there by number 33, Richter, and she couldn't do anything with it. And back comes UD. So the Trojans dodged a bullet that time. Here's Daniels for three. It is no good. Rebound on the far side, out of bounds. It's going to stay down here. It was tapped out of there by Martell, I believe. So Drybobis will inbound the basketball. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Neither team has scored here in period two. Martell checking out of the ball game. 32. Gentili in there. Shot from the side, no good. Comes right down to Gentili. She'll push it ahead quickly here for that 33 Richter. I guess it is Richter. This is Russell out in front. Over in the wing she goes for Keltz. Keltz inside here. Turnaround shot by 33. Richter wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here to Drybobis, or to Daniels. Breaking back 3-on-3, so they'll have to hold it up. Drybobis with the dribble. Goes in the lane, but brings it back out. Here's Daniels. She can't get any headway in there either, and then they're going to call a double dribble on her as she lost the handle on it. So that'll turn it over. And timeout, I think, is going to be called by Coach Shadle. So he'd like to talk to the girls. 5:55 remaining here in the half. We're still trailing by 2, 13-11. Wyomissing. Okay, it'll be Paulus inbounding the ball. Fires it ahead here now for that 33 Richter. And Richter tries to do some fancy dribbling, but then she's fouled. As UD will pick up the foul. Foul was on Heidi Moser. Heidi said enough of that fancy stuff. She gave her a bang. And 5:50 left here in the first half. Heidi picks up personal foul number 1, team foul number 5. Russell into the corner here. Shot from over here by that Richter wouldn't go. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by Moser. Good job, Heidi, that time coming down with a big rebound for UD. Drybobis plays it out in front. Now for Moser. Give and go underneath. On the wing, they spin it over there for Schaefer. Her shot wouldn't go. Valerie Schaefer chases after it. The ball is on the floor loose, and let's see, we're going to have a tie-up, they're going to call it, and it will be a UDA ball. Heidi Moser getting ready to inbound the basketball for UDA. Kelly the D, Drybobis. Over the wing. Here is Weaver winding herself inside, pushing it out here for Daniels for three. It looks good from here. It is good. Daniels for three, up and off and by 1. 14-13 UDA. Pass over here for 32. That's Gentili. Now Russell with it. Here's Richter. Richter takes it in, but has to come back out. Richter with it again. She'll drive it onto the baseline, puts a shot over everybody, and on the rebound, it's going to be controlled over there as Paulus has it. Her shot won't go, and a foul underneath. Foul's going to be on number 32, Gentili, picking up the foul. Her first, team 6th. So one more, and the Trojans will be in the bonus. 4:38 left here in the first half. Trojans by 1, 14-13. Been a low-scoring contest so far for both sides. Schaefer getting it back. Shot from outside for three. It's good. Kelly Drybobis now as the Trojans load up the heavy artillery, and they've banged 2 threes in a row and lead by 4. 17-13. Nice shot. Here's Russell. with it out in front. Trojans holding down the defensive end of things too. Nice pass inside, tipped away but picked up in there by Gentili. She'll spin it back outside for her teammate Richter. Richter for two, it's good. So 17-15 now. Trojan margin back again to 2. Looping it inside for Weaver, but out of bounds it goes well over the outstretched arms of Jen Weaver that time. Kelly with a little bit too much oomph on that one. And Russell inbound here to Gentili. Pushes it ahead now for that to Paulus. Paulus has it tapped out of there on a great steal by Jen Daniels coming up from behind her. Just knocked it out of there. Way to go, JD. Back comes that Drive-O-Bis. Jen Weaver, not Jen Daniels. Did I say Jen Daniels? Jen Weaver. For 3, can you believe it? No, it wouldn't go that time. Rebounded in there to the Spartans. Richter tries to loop it across over there for Paulus, but she goes out of bounds with it. It'll be UD ball. 3:20 left. It's going to be Lucas into the ball game to replace Schaefer for Upper Dauphin. And this is Drive-O-Bis for UDA. Whoops, ball tipped around inside, but Daniels grabs it to the hoop for 2, wouldn't go. But she will go to the line shooting 2 freebies. Thought maybe Amy could hook that one in after the whistle, but not quite. On Gentili, her second. Amy's first one, no good. Well, let's see what Amy does with this one. That looks better. Yep. 18-15, UD by 3, tapped out of there on the inbound pass by that Kelly Drive-O-Bis. Way to go, Kel. And again, it will be Kelts trying to inbound the ball here. Does so. Russell for Kelts. Kelts lost the handle, picked up in here by Daniels. Daniels looking for 2. No good. On the far side, it's going to be controlled out there. Who are they going to rule that? Oh, they're going to say it went off Lucas. And so Russell will inbound the ball. 2:56 left here in the first half. This is Kelts. Kelts up court with it. And she'll go all the way. What about a run? No run. Blocked out of bounds, they say. It's got to stay black ball, but it looked like a walk, didn't it, John? Huh? John, it looked like a walk. Walking, but they didn't call it. Nope. The referee got mesmerized with Miss Kelts, I guess. Here she is again. This time there was a foul underneath, though. A foul will be on Weaver as she and Kelts both go to the floor. But Kelts will be going to the foul line, shooting 2. Kelts can bring them back to within 1 if she can hit 2 of these. As Weaver picked up her first personal foul. Team 6, though. 1 more will put the Spartans into the bonus also. First shot by Kelts, good. 18-16. Show you the scoreboard as soon as this play is finished. Second shot. Nice. Bucket. 18-17. 2:44 remaining here in the first half. Trojans hustle it down here for Drive-O-Bis. Over in the wing it goes. This is Mosser with it. Got to get Heidi in the offense. Daniels has it. Back for Drive-O-Bis. Pretty tall kids in there, like Amy's pretty tall, and that Paulus right inside there is Amy with it. Turnaround shot, but a walk first, they're going to say. Trojans just a little bit befuddled or something. I'm not sure. They're just not playing that real running and gunning style like they can. Inbound pass tapped off the leg or arm or whatever of Drive-O-Bis. And Paulus will inbound the ball. Stolen away by Daniels, but then let's see. They go on the floor with it, and she's going to dribble, pick it up. Now what? There, now they're going to call a tie-up at last. She dribbled it. She wasn't sure, John. What, she's going to do a little globetrotter act there with it and figured, better not. Oh, boy. Kelts inbounding, I think. Yep, in for Russell. Russell with Drive-O-Bis. So Kelly wants a steal out here. Just look at her. Got to win tight with her. Is Kelly going to get a steal out of this? Nope. Dumps it down there to Kelts. Kelts on the wing, out in front now. Richter takes a step inside, puts a shot up. Good. I've seen them call that walking on maybe Amy Daniels more than once, but they didn't call it that time. Here's Amy for 3. Oh, just off the mark that time. Rebounded over here by Dribelvis. She'll chase it down. Take it back outside. Kelly working it around out there as Weaver swings over in this end. Here's a pass back now for Daniels. Daniels taking it to the baseline. Shot for 2. Good. Amy Daniels with a fine bucket off the glass from about 4 feet out on the left baseline. Nice shot. 2019 UD by 1. Here comes Russell, looping it down the wing over there. Picking up is Paulus over there for Richter. Richter goes to take it inside. Right here is that Kelts, and Kelts is bumped out of there. And we've got exactly a minute left, less than a minute remaining now in the first half. Heidi Morser for 2, it's good. Well, there you got Heidi sleeping inside there in the lane, and Dribelvis able to go in there. And here's a walk called on Paulus. We've got 48 seconds left here. And UD with a 3-point margin, and they're going to try to add to that here right now as Russell checks out. Martell back in there, number 11 for the Spartans. Here's Amy Daniels. And Dribelvis. Kelly waiting for something to develop inside. Pushes it here for Daniels. Daniels wants 3, no. And on the rebound, tap back out here. Let's see, picked up and then stolen back again. Mosser picks off the pass. On the near side here for Daniels. Daniels for 2, wouldn't go. She was under too far. Tries it again. Oh, they're going to say she walked. Ooh, did not see the walk, John? I didn't see it either. Never saw it. But the referee did, and back comes Kelts with it. Stolen away nicely by Lucas, driving in by herself. Here's Amanda for 2. It's good. Amanda Lucas with the steal, and she's got 2. Trojan, four-court pressure coming to play now. Here's a ball inside. Looked like a double dribble, but anyway, UD with the steal. Back come the Trojan. 1 second. This is good if it goes off the glass. So a good flurry, to say the least, here at the end for Coach Shadle and his Trojanettes. As we take a 5-point lead into halftime now. It's 24-19, UDA on top by 5. Well, we're back with the second half action here right now as the Trojans about ready to take the court. It'll be Daniels and Dribelvis, Weaver, Lucas, and Mosser starting the second half for UDA. Trojans with the inbound pass to begin the second half with that 5-point lead now, 24-19. So we can't add to that. Here's Kelly Dribelvis. See if this basket up here is as friendly as the other one might have been. There's a dribble inside, but the ball came loose, picked up by Dribelvis. Tries to go inside with it, off the fingertips of Mosser, and back out. Kelly just trying to sink it in there a little too quickly. Now they'll try to go in here for Daniels. That worked. Shot for 2, a little short. Daniels with the own rebound. Takes it over here on the baseline. Pushes it back here. Mosser for 2, short. And on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled by Dribelvis. Kelly will pick it up. UD doing a good job on the offensive boards there. A couple of shots and still have control of the ball. Over in the wing. Here's Dribelvis. Not easy to penetrate against these Wyomissing gals. They're pretty tall and they're playing some good zone defense inside. Shot by Dribelvis. No good. Off the mark and the rebound. It's going to be a foul called on Amanda Lucas. She will pick up her second, team's first of the second half. And we've got 6:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Lucas picked up her first. I thought she had another one before, but they gave her one, so that's good. Here is Richter bumped into, and let's see, that's going to be on Weaver. Jen will pick up her second, her first. I don't know what game I was watching. Anyway, Weaver picks up, her second. There it is. Scoreboard guy is slower than I am tonight. How about it? Okay, now anyway, she picks up her second for sure, team's second. And Lucas will now pick up her second. So all of a sudden, the Trojans piling up some fouls here. This one's going to send Kelts to the line, shooting 2. And indeed, I was correct the last time because now Lucas has 3. So I was right both times. 6:43 left here. And Amanda Lucas picks up her third personal foul. She's in there subbing for Schaefer as Kelts makes her first one. 4-point margin. Kelts can make it 3 if she puts this one in, and she did. 24-21. UD by 3. Game certainly very much in jeopardy, so we got to get hot here now and try to put these Spartans away, or at least put a little daylight between us and them. Nice pass inside. Here is a move made by Mosser, but it wouldn't go, and then the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say it was going to stay down here. Amy Drybovis ready to inbound that basketball out of the pile here. Right in there for Drybovis. Pushing it over the wing, and out of bounds it goes. I think I might have called her Amy Drybovis. Where did I get that name? Kelly. Of course. Here's number 40, Giannotti. Giannotti starts the second half now. She started the first half, but came out early. Here's Richter for 2. It is no good. On the rebound, let's see. On the floor it goes, but it's going to be controlled there by Drybovis. She'll pick it up. Head down court with it. Pass over here for Daniels. Daniels wants 3. No. Not that time. Rebounded in there to Russell. Russell heading up court for the Spartans of Wyomissing. Wyomissing. Russell. Inside she goes with it. Shot in there by Giannetti. No good. Return shot blocked away nicely by Daniels, and then they'll fight for it on the floor, and it's going to be a tie-up as Paulus and Drybovis tie it up, and it'll be Giannetti inbounding. Russell back here for Richter for 2, no good. Rebound, whoops, wait a minute, out of bounds it goes off Weaver. So it'll be Giannetti inbounding the ball again here as the Richter comes in and gets 2. And we've got a 1-point ball game now. 24-23, UD by 1. Trojans have yet to score here in the third period. We have played nearly 3 minutes. Pass underneath, but let's see. It's going to roll on the floor. Fought for down here and out of bounds it goes. Is she hurt? I certainly hope not. Let's look. We've got Daniels on the floor and Amy getting up a little slowly. It looks like she might have injured her right or left shoulder. No time called. Yep, Amber says she's okay. It's going to come out though. I think she might have jammed her shoulder when she went for that basketball. So Amy's got to check out of the ball game. And Russell will inbound the ball. In there to replace her comes Schaefer for UD. Giannetti ahead quickly. They'll loop this one ahead here for Richter for 2. It's good. Richter puts the Spartans ahead now, so the Trojans have seen their 5-point lead diminish. Here's a shot by Schaefer for 2. It's good. Way to go, Val. Val gets into the lineup and gets 2. Puts the Trojans back in front by 1 now, 26-25. Shot from the side by number 44 wouldn't go, and on the rebound it's going to be tapped out of there off the hands of Richter. And it will be UD ball. Next back in there now. She is replacing Lucas for UD. So Amy seems like she's going to be okay. Just momentarily went down there pretty hard on that left shoulder, but she's all right. Schaefer for Drybovis. It quiets down in here. I'll show you the crowd here in a moment. Very small crowd. Shot put up no good. Rebound comes right down there to Russell. And back come these Spartans. Here's Richter for 2. It's good. Richter, pretty good ball player for the Spartans of Wyomissing. She just popped in 2 and gave her team the lead back again. Now 27-26. Spartans by 1. Lark into the ball game, I just noticed. Here's Drybovis, goes off her foot over there for Daniels. Daniels cannot work it in, so she'll give it back over here for Drybovis. Here's Lark for 2. No, just off the mark, and a foul. Push foul underneath, got to be on Giannetti. So Giannetti picks up the foul. Giannetti picked up personal foul number 3. Mosser here for a shot by Schaefer, good for 2 for 3. Way to go, Val Schaefer. Well, Val said to heck with this. I'm going to start scoring here now, and she is. Here's Paulus dumping it on the baseline and hold everything. We got a foul called. Foul might be on Heidi Mosser. We'll see. Yeah, it is. Heidi picks up the personal foul. Giannotti coming in here, and we have a time momentarily called. I think they're questioning the three that Val Schaefer called. Yep, they said it's a three. It's a three, he said, so he was right. UD maintains the lead, 29-27, and we'll have timeout here momentarily called. Richter needs some tape on a finger, I think, or something like that, so we'll be right back. An idea of this Thursday night crowd to see District 3 AA girls look for that third or fourth place standing. And over here it is bare. Came down here early, thought we'd have to fight for a seat, but that was wrong. There's all kinds of room here tonight. But we've got a hot ball game going on now. Trojans by 2. 3:30 left here in the third period, and we'll be set to go in a moment. Giannotti will inbound the ball. Now we're set to play again. Loops it right underneath. Shot by Richter. Good for 2. No. Shot by Kelts, rather. Kelts with that one. 29-29, we're tied. Lark pushes it over there for 3. It in and out. No good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul called. Foul, I think, is going to be on Black. It is. 55, that is that Paulus picks up the foul. Richter will check back into the ball game to replace Martell. And UDA getting set to inbound the ball. For Paulus, her first. Team's second of the second half here. Here comes Drabovich. She has Lark on the left side, pushes it inside, however, spins it over here for Schaefer, and out of bounds it goes. That pass came out of there pretty hard, and Val couldn't control it. And it will be Russell inbounding the ball for Wyomissing. Richter taking it up court. Nearly lost the handle on it. Now pushes it over in a wing herself. Inside here for a nice bounce pass for Paulus for 2. It's good. He worked it nicely, and Paulus, standing right inside there, was able to get that one home and give the lead again back. Here's a shot for the side for 3. Off the mark, that one goes, and a rebound comes down here to Richter. Richter will push it up ahead here for Paulus, but that ball comes loose, picked up in there by Richter. She'll spin it back. Giannotti, near wing over here for Russell. Russell goes to take it inside, pushes it here for Paulus, and then hold everything, a walk. She tried to give it back to Russell and walked with it instead. So UD with a chance to come back and regain the lead now. 2:20 left here in the third period. Kelly Drabovich trying to work it in. Nope, gave it off here for Daniels. Daniels from the baseline for 2, no good. On the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled in there by Russell. She'll fire it over the wing and picking it up over there. Richter into the corner here. Here comes a shot by 44. That's that Kelts wouldn't go. Paulus has it inside now. Spins off the glass. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Controlled here by UD. 41 is back in there. Lucas for UDA. Here she is with a shot. A little bit long. And on the rebound, it's going to be tracked down over there by, well, trying to track it down anywhere was Heidi Mosser. The Trojans not playing well at the moment with a minute 44 left here in the third period. And they'll loop this one down here quickly. Richter has it tapped out of there as Heidi Mosser comes down and makes a good defensive play out of it. Richter getting ready to put that one up and in, and Heidi came down and knocked it away from her. So it'll be Martell inbounding the ball. Over the wing. Back here for Richter. Richter for 2. Good. 33-29. Minute and a half left here in the third. Trojans led by 5 at halftime. Now trail by 4. Mosser for Drabovich. Here's Weaver. Back out for Drabovich. Drabovich for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to 44 Celts. She has it stolen away by Drybovich. Tries to swing it away, threw it away. Russell with it. Here's Richter. Back out here for that Russell gal. Now over in the wing. Richter for a couple. No good. Rebounded inside there to Celts. She'll push it back. This is Martell. 50 seconds left in the third. Russell out in front. Russell takes it down the lane, pushes it right here for Paulus. Paulus walked with it. Paulus had a hop, skip, and a jump inside, went for a walk. 39 seconds left. And UD can get back to within 2 before halftime. That would be nice. Looping pass here for Daniels. Daniels starts it inside, lost the handle, spin around, shot, good for 2. Amy Daniels. Amy knew where she was all the time that time. Rolling the ball around the floor. Amy with a steal on the inbound pass. Puts a shot up, no good. Return shot to time the ball game wouldn't go. But Amy will go to the line shooting 2. Good defensive play down here by that Amy Daniels. We have 21 seconds left here, and Amy with a chance to tie it up. Good ball game here unfolding at Middletown. And Amy Daniels will be at the line for UDA. She will be shooting 2. Foul was on Russell, her third. Daniels' first shot, no good. But we'll see if Amy can put this one in. No, off the front. Rebound comes down here. Here's Lucas with it to tie up the game, but the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was blocked out of there, and they're going to give the ball to Wyomissing. Martell picking up the dribble. Good pressure put on by the Trojans. Martell still has it. Here she comes across the timeline. 4 seconds remaining. Here's Drybovich. Can she get it ahead for 2? No, not quite. Not quite. Ball does not count. So he's still got a 2-point ball game going the other way. Now it's Wyomissing 33, UDA 31 with 8 minutes to play here in this ball game. It's outscored 14-7 in the third period. So a little bit of a lax there. Let's see if we can pick it up here now in the fourth. Generally the Trojans own that fourth, so see what happens here. Here's Russell. Just a 2-point ball game. This should be exciting right down to the very end. Russell taking it all the way inside, puts a shot up. The bucket counts. She was fouled, and she will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Foul was on Heidi Mosser, and Heidi will pick up her second or third, we'll see. Says 3, but you can't go by that. That's the last girl up there. Sometimes they're a little slow on the clock. Well, maybe she did pick up her third because it's staying up there, so I guess it was 3. Shot for 3, good. 36-31. UD trails now by 5. Daniels takes it down, and now she'll play with it on the left wing over there. Nearly tipped loose, but picked up by Drybovich into the corner. Here's Daniels for 3. That's short. And on the rebound, shot put up underneath there, no good. Return shot put up by Lucas is good. Amanda Lucas gets the Trojans back to within 3. Here's a steal. Over into the baseline it goes. Here's Daniels for 2. No good. And on the rebound, we got a push foul underneath. And a foul probably will be on number 40, Giannotti. And we'll see. Say the foul was on number 12. There is Schaefer. No. Weaver. Oh, Weaver. Bubba Dolphin picked up the foul. Okay. Here's a shot put up by Richter. No good. Or by Celts, rather. No good, but she'll go to the line shooting 2. Here was on Amanda Lucas, and she picks up her 4th. So Amanda's going to really have to skate slow out there, as they say. First shot by Celts is good. 37-33, Wyomissing by 4. And here's Celts' second try. It looks no good. Rebounded in there to Daniels. Got to get Amy back into the flow of things here now, too. She's been a little quiet here in the third. Or the second half, I should say. Here's Amy taking it to the hoop for 2, short. Rebounded inside there by Paulus, and the foul will be on Amy Daniels. She'll pick up her first or second, we'll see. Up just her first personal foul. 6:55 remaining in the ball game. UDA will call timeout as they have committed 8 personals here in the second half and going to send Wyomissing to the line, shooting a 1-and-1 here when we come back. Paulus at the line is shooting a 1-and-1. Well, she got the first one, makes it 38-33, 5-point differential. Paulus will try her second shot, and it is no good. Rebounded there to Keltz, however, and Keltz is held. The foul will be on Weaver, and that's going to send Keltz to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. One more will put the double bonus in here for the one more foul on UDA will give them the chance to shoot 2 every time. So fouls really adding up here for the Trojans. For Dribelbiss, it is her second. So no problem there for Kelly. Shot no good. Daniels with a rebound. Now UD has to come back and make some offensive hay here now. Daniels back here for Dribelbiss. Dribelbiss pushing it back out here for Lark. Lark tries to take it inside, push it back here for Dribelbiss. Back outside, here's Daniels working it inside, looking for 2. Wouldn't go, but Amy's fouled. She'll go to the line, shooting 2. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if Amy can get a couple of these. They'll be very important. First try, no good. Amy puts her second try up. That's short off the front of the rim, no good. Uncharacteristic of Amy Daniels. She apparently maybe is not seeing this basket like some other gymnasiums. You know, when you play on these neutral floors, sometimes you get used to a floor and sometimes you don't. I don't think Amy has her eye down here quite yet. Here's a pass over here now as Richter tries to put it up and in, and she does. Richter for 2, battled her way inside there and got 2, and it's now a 40-33 ball game. We'll show you the clock here at the next timeout. Here's Dribelbiss. Tries to go inside with it. Mosser with a shot. No good. Blocked away in there by that Keltz. And back with it comes Giannotti. Giannotti over here for Russell. Russell working it around out in front. Near steal on the wing. However, here comes Giannotti for 2. It's no good. She'll go to the floor. And she'll also go to the foul line. She will be shooting 2. 5:40 remaining in this one, and the Trojans trailing by 7. Timeout called by Coach Shadle. It's only a 20-second one, so we'll be right back to action here in just a moment. But the Trojans just a little confused right now, I think, so we need to really get back into this one quickly. Plenty of time remaining if we do it now, but the bonus, double bonus now for the Spartans as they go to the line shooting 2 every time. And it will be Giannotti at the line to shoot her first of 2. Giannotti hit her first one, and her second one no good. Rebounded in there, though, and a ball comes back off here for Lark. And Stacy bringing it up court here for Dribelbiss. Kelly all the way to the hoop, has it blocked away, but inside there is Mosser for 2, bangs it too hard off the glass. Turnaround shot by Mosser, good. First shot was not by Mosser, I think it was by Daniels. Inside it comes. Here's Daniels, has it blocked out of there. Picked up inside by Mosser, onto the floor it goes. Now it's grabbed again as there's a wrestling match starting in here, and boy, oh boy. Foul is on 51, or 52. Yeah, on Mosser, her third. Keltz at the line, shooting 2. 5:13 left here in the ball game. First shot by Keltz, good. 35-42, 7-point ball game. And Keltz will lie this one up. See if she can put this one in. Nope, that's short. Rebound, let's see, who's going to have it? On the floor it goes, and they're going to call it a tie-up, and on the tie-up it's going to be UDA ball. And that means Heidi Mosser will inbound for the Trojans. Must get down the court and get something quickly here now. 5 minutes to play in the ball game right now. Mosser. Uh-oh, Lark had it go off her shoulders and out of bounds. So They'll turn this one over once again now as Russell gets set to inbound the ball for, no, she won't. They'll give it instead to Kelts. Kelts looking to inbound the basketball. Does so here for that Richter. Near stolen, but back for Kelts. This is Russell. Russell spinning it on the wing for Richter. Inside here goes Giannini. Kelts with it. Back out here for Russell. And Russell pushes it over here now. Here comes that Giannini. Goes in onside with it, but the ball came loose. Picked up by Paulus for two. It's good. Well, the Trojans kind of goofed that one up as it came loose under there. Paulus picked it up. She was able to grab it and put it home. 44-35, a biggest margin of the ball game for either team now. A 9-point lead with 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. Shot put up inside there, no good. Foul call, Heidi Mosser going to the line, shooting two for UDA. Yep, foul was on Kelts, her first of the ball game, team's fifth. And Heidi Mosser shooting two for UDA. Heidi's first one, just off the back of the rim, no good. Oh, Heidi will try this again now. Her second try is much better. She gets one, 36-44, even 8-point margin. Here's Giannatti. Giannatti with it, with Stacy Lark on her. She'll drop it back here now for that Russell. 3:48 remaining. Richter, near steal, it is stolen, but Russell picked it back up and they go back court with it. And it'll be a UD ball. So the Trojans now, let's see if we can take advantage of this turnover. We've got 3:41 left here in this ball game. And UD coming down court, trailing by 8, can narrow it to 6, and we got a bucket here. We need a bucket. Near wing over here. Here's Daniels for three. It's good. Amy Daniels for three. And that always stirs up the crowd and the ball players a little bit. And there's a walk over here as they'll turn it over. So the Trojans, now trailing by 5, can cut the margin to 3 or maybe 2 with a 3. Here's an inbound pass for Mosser. She wasn't looking. Wow. Near side. Daniels lost the handle. Picks it back up outside here for Drivelbiss. Kelly takes it inside. Heck, here's a shot by Lark for 2. No good. On the rebound, let's see. Controlled over the wing there from Mosser. Back to Drivelbiss. Here's Daniels for 3 more. It's off the mark. On the rebound. Right inside, it comes down there for Mosser, but stolen back here by Giannatti. For Russell. Russell out in front. Here's Richter. Richter goes to take it in. Pushes it here for Paulus. Paulus picking it up. Back here for Giannatti. Giannatti pushes it back. Now near steal, it is stolen. Here comes Drivelbiss with a steal. Looking for 2. Wouldn't go. She's fouled. Kelly will go to the line as Kelts will pick up the personal foul, and Drivelbiss at the line, shooting 2 for UDA. 7 remaining here in the ball game, and the Wyomissing gals will call timeouts. Only a 20-second timeout called by the Spartans. Well, Kelly Drivelbiss has 2 big foul shots coming up here now, and Kelly's been tough all year long down the stretch, particularly around the end of basketball games. So let's see if Kelly can get a couple here. First one, perfect. Right down to shoot. 44-40. Kelly can make it a 3-point differential if she hits this one. It is no good. Rebound comes down here. Daniels with a shot. No good. Blocked away inside. No foul called. And nearly stolen back by Amy. But we've got 2:17 remaining. And the clock moving on down. It's a pass over here for Giannatti. Giannatti over the wing. She'll go with it. This is Paulus. Paulus dumping it inside. Stolen away by the Trojans. Back comes Daniels. Working it up court here now as they'll slow it down. Getting a little room for 3. No good. Rebound comes right down here to Giannatti. And Giannatti will drop it back here for Russell. Russell coming up court with it. Russell going all the way, pushes it on the baseline here. Paulus for 2, it's good. Well, they left Paulus get loose underneath there. And she put 2 in. Those were 2 big ones for the Wyomissing Spartans. Here's Dreibelbiss for 2. It's good. 46-42. A minute and a half left here in this torrid ball game. This is Gentili for Wyomissing. 1:20 left. Over here for Giannotti. Giannotti picking up the dribble. They'll work it around out in front now as the clock winds down. Only 1:10 left in a 4-point ball game. She'll take it inside here, and then she's going to be tied up, and they're going to call a foul on Kelly Dreibelbiss. Kelly will pick up the personal foul, and that comes with 1:06 remaining here in the ball game, and we'll send Russell to the line shooting 2. Well, Russell gave us a break and missed her first one. Still a 4-point ball game. And here's her second try. It is good. So it's a 5-point ball game now, 47-42. Trojans come back with it. This is Dreibelbiss. Near wing over here for a shot out or a pass out there for Daniels. She'll push it on the wing. Amy. They're going to try to load Amy up for 3. Here it is. No good. Off the mark. Rebounded inside here to Lark. A shot by Lucas. No good. And on the rebound, they tap it back inside here for Dreibelbiss. 43 seconds left in the game. Daniels for 3. It's good. Amy Daniels has got 3. 2-point ball game. 47-45. A timeout called by Wyomissing as we got 33 seconds left here in the ball game. The Trojans trailing by 2. The Wyomissing Spartans will have the basketball here when we come back. Well, what's going to happen in this one? We don't know. 33 seconds remaining. They have the ball. Yep. Well, the Trojans will have to try to get this inbounds pass now as Kelts gets ready to inbound the basketball. Trojans will play some tough D. They'll push it back over here now, and this is Russell with it. Clocked out at 28 seconds. Stolen away by Lucas. And then Lucas will be called for a double dribble as she lost control of it. But a great effort in there by that Amanda Lucas, number 41 of the UDA. They had the steal, but she just was a little out of control with it and lost it away. Here's a pass, blocked down. UDA has it. Back with it comes Dreibelbiss, taking it up for 2. It's short. On the rebound, controlled in there by UD. But they spin it back over here, and Richter picks off that pass. 14 seconds remaining. Somebody's got a foul, and a foul will be called on Kelly Dreibelbiss. And we'll send Richter to the line, shooting 2 with just 11 seconds. So the Trojans had an opportunity there. Kelly kind of with an off-balance shot, trying to rush that one. And then when she tried to save it in bounds, passed it back here, and Richter stole it. So still have 11 seconds. Richter goes to the line shooting a pair. We got to hope that she misses at least one of these. If she makes 2, pretty much ices it. But let's find out here what she does. Here's our first shot. First shot's good. So we got a 3-point ball game now, 48-45. And she will try one more time here. A bucket here is very big. And she puts it in. 49-45 with 11 seconds left. A timeout called by the Spartans, I believe. So 11 seconds is all that remains. UD will have the ball, but trailed by 4. Inbound the basketball, and I don't know how much the Spartans will go after it. Well, maybe they will. Here comes Kelly Dreibelbiss. Can she push it over here for Daniels for 3? She steps back looking for 3. It's good. We've got a 1-point ball game, but only 2 seconds remaining. In fact, that'll do it now as the game comes to an end. Final score, the Spartans of Wyomissing 49, the UDA Trojan Gals 48. So that means Wyomissing will be the District 3 number 3 team. And they played a heck of a ball game, as did our Trojans tonight, all the way down to the wire. This one went. UDA will end up District 3 number 4. And that's as high a qualifier as I can recall the Trojans having lately. So the gals have done a heck of a job. And we'll go into inter-district play, playing next Friday somewhere, probably a team to be announced. So we congratulate the Trojans for this far. Heck of a ball game. Coming up shy by 1, 49-48 the final score. Tough ball game, good ball game, but tough one to lose. So we'll catch you later. Good night from Middletown.